I've made some progress on my eraser tool. And straight away, I'm going to talk about something in particular, and that is tracking the mouse position in SwiftUI on macOS. SwiftUI doesn't give you an easy way to track the mouse position out of the box, so you have to use some legacy APIs to do so. And in particular, you have to use this nsEvent.addLocalMonitor for events. And that gives you a fire hose of events. You have to do some filtering to make sure that it's actually an event you want. You need to make sure that it's in the window that you want. And I won't go into the details of that. This is just kind of to get you thinking in the right direction. What you need to realize is that addLocalMonitor events returns a monitor, which is of type any, right? So I assign that to my class locally, and then you have to remember to dispose of it when your window disappears. So on window will close, I do this nsEvent.removeMonitor. And that's the gist. I'm not going to go too much into detail, but I will show you the end result. So now if I hit the eraser tool, open up my shark, and now you can see the little circle, which corresponds to my mouse position, and the diameter of the circle corresponds to the size of the eraser. So if I turn it down real small, the circle gets small. See? Turn it up real big, circle gets big. And it is now working. So there's a couple more things I need to do before this feature, I can consider this feature completed. And that is I need to integrate undo functionality so that when you're in the process of erasing something, you have a little forgiveness. You can hit undo and you don't have to get it perfect every time, of course. And also, I need to do some more like back-end integration stuff. It's basically just taking the SwiftUI paths, which is what you see before you, and converting that into a CG context, which is what my image editor uses under the hood. And I'm assuming it's a one-to-one translation, so that the mask you see before you will look identical when translated into the CG context version of it. I have no idea if any of that made sense to you, but perhaps I'm not explaining it good, and that's probably the case. But anyway, I'm going to keep working. I hope to get this feature done by the end of the week. So far, so good. Still a few unknowns. We'll see what happens. Well, this is going quite a bit better than I thought it would. At the beginning of this, my estimate for this thing was 1 week, and I'm pretty much done. Pretty much done. It's Tuesday. So it took 2 days, day and a half, something like that. And the reason that it was so fast is because I pretty much had all the code I needed already in the code base. I just had to repurpose stuff I already did, because this eraser tool is very similar to stuff I already have in the code base, like I just said. Turned out to be pretty easy. Let me go ahead and show you the end result. My old shark, my old friend, there he is. So let's see the eraser in action. Let's actually use it for something. Now, my old shark here, I'm not exactly happy with his mouth. It looks kind of messy. His teeth don't look very sharp. It looks like wrinkled up paper or something. So I'm gonna erase his teeth. I'm going to erase his teeth and make him some new ones. So let's go ahead and erase them. Actually, I'm erasing his whole mouth. Press done. But wait, that's because I didn't turn off these layers. Okay, these layers need to be off. There, so his mouth is gone. See that? No mouth. So let's give him a new mouth. I already have the prompt typed in because I did this earlier. So the prompt is great white shark with gleaming white teeth. I'm using my AI feature to fill in his teeth. Generate. Check it out, man. That's one variation, another variation, another variation, another variation. They're all pretty good. A lot better than the original. They actually look like really sharp teeth, which is what I wanted. Anyway, this eraser tool is pretty much finito. Now all I have to do is release it. I'm gonna release it probably today. I'll probably do a build and release it today. It is gonna be a paywalled feature, so if you haven't paid for the app, when you tap the feature, you'll get a pop-up that forces you to either pay or forfeit the feature. Yeah, I think I like this one the best. Actually, no, I like the blue teeth. That's a nice touch. I just thought of one thing I forgot. I forgot to test on mobile. I completely developed this feature in macOS only, and I haven't even looked at it on mobile yet. So let's see what it looks like on mobile. Let me just fire up the simulator. Building, 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 building. It actually built, that's a good sign. Launching PixelDesk. Launching PixelDesk. This is gonna be exciting. Any day now. Any day now. All right, here we are on the intro screen. This is the screen people see the first time they open the app. It needs a little work, I admit. It's kind of plain. But let's go ahead and create a blank project. Actually, let's start with an image. Pick one of the iconic simulator images. And now we have a project. Now I'm gonna test my eraser. Let's see if it works. Eraser. Paywall. Hold on, let me fix that. Always say true. All right, let's try that again. Hit the eraser tool. Eraser. Cool, cool, cool. Pinch gesture works. Whoops. Undo works. Undo works. Dragging the project works. I'm gonna erase the flower. Oh, there's something missing. The scale modifier is missing, and also the padding's a little bit off. I need to fix the padding, and I need to add the scale multiplier is what I call it. But other than that, it works. So I just need to make a few tweaks for mobile, and then I'm gonna release this thing. Probably gonna do it by the end of the day.